It should show. Come on, man. Tell me I'm live already. Thank you. Then I'm gonna edit it. Oh, right. Hang on. I'm on my wrong account. Being goofy. Will Moneyball do? There you go. Well, Moneyballs get at least one round.
Welcome everyone to
Oh, that was quick.
RGL Cast. My name is Jared. I'm here with Wild Rumpus to bring you guys Froyotech versus
Holy
Moneyballs.
shit, that was
This
actually
is RGL
quick.
Invite 6's
They
season
just
19
started streaming
upper
4 minutes ago.
bracket
That's crazy.
finals. And so far, both these teams have had a clear round one and have made their way up to a pretty good spot. And a victory here would land themselves in the grand finals, and the loser, unfortunately, will have to battle it out versus Global Clan Zhao for third place. And it's all happening pretty fast, not necessarily as fast as the maybe the weekend like LAN style playoffs that we're necessarily used to, but sometimes scheduling conflicts happens and you get a little treat of a game every now and then, which I'm sure the viewers don't mind that much. It's probably a lot to binge watch the entire playoffs in a whole sitting. So this is maybe a bit more digestible, and it should be quite.
Yeah, I'm gonna be that
see
person.
all this action
I'm gonna sit for
come out
12
to play here
a.m.
on
watching this
Bagel,
shit.
and then Gully, and then if a third map is needed, Granary.
Yeah, and I mean, when we're talking about like the sort of pace of things,
That apple juice.
you know, I had a thought actually,
Pretty
and it's
convoluted.
completely gone. But yeah, this is upper bracket as we mentioned, and maybe a preview of potential grands because both these teams have been looking very dominant, I would say, against at least the rest of the competition. I mean, we've seen Moneyballs play against Zhao already and beat them. They were the team to put them into the lower bracket. And it was in pretty handy fashion as well. So
Zhao put them in lower bracket?
Would still probably go Moneyballs' way.
What the hell?
So yeah, potential preview match for later on in playoffs as well.
Let's see.
Yeah, and that one,
So,
that would be a BO5, so it'd be a little bit different than a BO3. There's some maybe strategy differences when it comes to the map pick
At least
bans.
one round.
Already talked about the maps and what we'd be seeing
If
tonight,
they get one
but we do
round,
need to go
I'm
over the
editing the
rosters
stream.
because
That's
if you've
all
been
I'm
watching
saying.
some
You can watch
matches
the
here and
rest
there
of
across the
RGL's
season,
Twitch.
you might notice there's a couple different names for both of these teams. Both teams having one ringer currently. I'll go ahead and go over the Moneyballs roster. It is Raven and bot mode on Scout. Slug and Loaf on Soldier. Dingo
all
on
of my
Dimmer,
money.
Logan is currently at Medic.
Okay, I'm not gonna put all my money. I'm gonna put.
Yeah, and now I remember the thought I had earlier because we were
For
talking
30K.
about scheduling stuff and
30K on Moneyball. Someone put 100K on fucking Froyotech? That's unreal. That's unreal, but they're getting the dough, so.
Soapy and Speedy Soldiers, Habib
They're getting the money.
Old Guy Medic. I think any other season, you know, you see Froyotech without Banny and you're a little more concerned, but to be honest, I mean, we already saw last season Lolgai and Gungan as a combo, one invite, so definitely
Yeah,
still
so it's
as
yeah.
strong a Froyo as ever.
So
but,
for those,
definitely
so for those who just tuned in,
Banny's not even here.
and
Also, when you really
are
look
interested
at it, this
in
is
what the
that
hell is going
these
on,
four
why
people from
Banny's not
G6
here.
from that one season that
If you're not in the
Gungan
Discord
will
server,
play,
link in
they'll
the
probably
description,
slot
by
in
the way.
pretty nicely considering they've
You,
already gotten a championship
or
in
link in the
different
channel.
leagues and LAN
But
situations with a variety of teammates.
yeah,
So going back
they
to,
did weird
something
scheduling
is
to the point where
even
Banny could not
easier than
play.
playing with like a full new
So
set of players, for
yeah,
example. So I don't think they're gonna have a whole lot of
Gungan
struggles,
is gonna take Banny's
especially 'cause he's on
place
his main
for
Logan on the other
playoffs.
hand, I mean,
If they lose,
obviously he's gonna be
I
fine
don't think
for
anyone's gonna
replacement
care.
for Hubba in the sense that
Actually,
they
no,
wouldn't have picked
they
him
probably will,
otherwise,
but
right?
like,
They would have gotten someone else.
everyone
But
would just
still,
say,
every
"Oh,
time
because
you go
Banny
across,
wasn't
there's
there,"
always
right?
the wonder, like, will they be able to have
If Banny
everyone
was
else
there, it would have
kind
been
of,
a
like,
5-0, you know.
A-okay, or is there going to
Yeah.
be an accidental slip up? Because it's you're scrutinized very heavily when you talk about the two best teams in North America, right? So any little thing, especially on a map it's Koth, where you can have like double overtime and stuff, you can have one mistake be the end of it all. But before we go ahead and go live, any last second predictions of what you think is going to happen this time?
Damn. Okay, they're okay. They're
I
just
think
ready.
that
They're just ready to
Froyo
go. They
would
just
play
want to
the
get this
favorite
over
for
with.
this, and I think on a 5 CP, I'd happily be predicting 5-0, but Koth can be kind of swingy. It would not surprise me to see, at the very least, close rounds, but I could see it being like a 4-1, a 4-2.
I think it's going to be a
Yeah,
4-0
Dingo
for
gets
Froyo.
hit by
I kinda
Ornament.
feel like Moneyballs are gonna be
Upsetting.
throwing this map away. It's like it's not our map pick. We don't
Come
really
on,
care.
brother.
We're gonna win the
Come
other
on,
two.
brother.
But, you know, you're right. Anything
Take
can
some
happen,
high ground a
especially
little
when
bit.
Some wrenches might be thrown into
Soapy's
plans in terms
not
of
taking
rosters.
high
So
ground.
far,
That's weird.
slow mid fight off to the beginning, which is
Usually
to be
takes
expected.
roof.
Red getting a lot of cap time, no kills, no initiation. Up until
Uh-oh.
this point, we're
Love!
He's just gonna
Aw.
die of fall damage from the skybox. So with
Wait,
that,
did I hear him get... Oh, no, I didn't hear him get hit by arrow. He would have lived.
Nice fall damage though, so at the end of the day, it's just a one-for-one trade instead of them snowballing this into something much bigger. Cap time switching around towards the blue team's favor. They're gonna lose slow
Okay.
over the houseboat though. Bot mode coming over.
Soapymeister.
Goated.
Goated. Goated. And they use... Logan lives, so... I guess. Wait, Logan's on medic? What the
This is
fuck?
gonna be nothing for the side of Moneyballs, and Froyotech will be able to take the first mid.
What?
Yeah, that is unfortunate. And I mean,
Everyone just got nerfed?
Bomo
What?
had a good
This...
kill there onto speed.
Both
Things were actually
teams
looking
just
good
got
for Moneyballs, but,
nerfed
Slug
to
just trying
shit.
to
What?
commit through the house, just unlucky timing. Found Sophie at the exact
What?
wrong time. Of course, Ubers here are even
I
trying to
just
break the
realized
forward, which
Logan is
notoriously
on
difficult
medic.
Traditionally.
Oh, Kobe flank?
Oh man.
Okay, they might actually...
Logan was
If that's the case, they might actually get around.
Almost very, very dangerous. But I mean,
Because
as long
Havada
as
or
Logan
Dink
wins,
is
you're
not
from the
medic.
side, also,
Dingo...
especially because of
Okay.
this
Oh,
scenario.
no,
Usually it's kinda like,
Dinko
as long as
with a
we trade some
K
lives, our
is
second
medic.
try will have players
Is a medic main, not Dingo, who's a demo main.
Now, if they can bide their time long enough,
I get
they can
those
the Uber
confused
in
sometimes.
time
I'm
to
sure
go ahead
everybody
and
else does
use
that
the Uber
too.
as a tool to get even more cap time if things
Oh,
start to
they're
go
playing
awry.
This is like 10
Oh, they're riding.
at best.
They're riding.
So
They used...
close
How
to
did...
dying there before
Damn,
but
Logan.
just barely getting Uber in time. Yeah, when Logan was around 80,
Got juggled in the air. He
90%, I'm
still
pretty sure
popped
he was
in,
dead
didn't
because
drop it.
Post Uber on Logan here is kind of no man's land. Really, no one alive.
Dude, it's
to
just
save him. This
scrap right now.
Uber
What
just
the
going
hell?
Catastrophically for
God
Moneyballs.
damn.
Yeah, Froyotech go ahead and doing some
Fucking
initiation when
scrap
it came to
fest.
basically
Holy
what was
shit.
an exchange, and definitely found a whole lot of more room to find people that couldn't afford to like be in the Uber but also couldn't get away. So a lot of kills going their way on the blue side of the map when they went ahead and crossed the point. So very good job from them, making sure they made the most of it and finding a family Uber situation that goes their way. But Kobe is gonna get sniped. Raven using it to go ahead and try to break the forward hold. He will swap off now. This little bit of an opening is created, but Disad is still not great from the side.
Wow.
Especially losing Raven from the flank from Gungan. And
Yeah,
Loke
and-
dying
Actually,
as
I shouldn't
well.
even be
They have the
surprised.
players and the
Gungan is
Meta
just-
pretty right now on the opposing
He's
side.
so
Oh,
good.
the flank, 29.
He's so good as a
This is so
scout,
scary.
knowing how to
Yeah, he's
apply
probably
pressure
just
when needed.
going to die.
Nice, a
And
nice
all
one,
the
Speedy.
things
Just a
getting air
fucking
shot there
wipe.
either. Yeah, I mean, just brutal stuff there. Soapy finding the perfect timing behind. Does help, of course, when the other team's flank is dead.
Damn, this is brutal.
with getting behind. But nonetheless, this is looking like a very strongly advantaged round for Froyo. Obviously, full ad here, still in the forward hold. And minute 20 left is really not much of a cushion for Moneyballs to work with.
Yeah, they gotta get this sat going. Find a way to get the force
No.
onto the medic.
Oh my
of
God,
Mobile,
I'm
or at least
beam.
get some kills. They're able to get some.
Stopping a
they find
scout
Ace,
midair
they
like
find
that?
Speedy,
Yeah.
so maybe their second try.
And they
is,
fucking
they
team wipe.
might be a little bit
Or
easier,
almost
but they
team
had
wipe.
that when Raven got the pick.
Logan
with
still
Sniper,
lived,
and they still
but
weren't able
it's
to
not
work their
matter
way
now.
out, so
Yeah,
with time ticking
notably-
down, it's really difficult.
With no one to heal for Logan as well, since 5 players died, you're at just as much disad as you were earlier. So you've basically just gifted them a spawn cycle's worth of time for
Yeah, there goes the
They're
stickies.
not trying to bust the other side of
Okay,
the
Loaf.
here. Going a little bit
Slugmundo's over in right house.
Main, so forward hold will be given up.
Yeah, they
It
have to
is
back
still
up.
bad.
They have to back up a little
If
bit.
there's ever a medic who
There was a lot of
is
pressure
going
going on. They had to let
account
back up a little
would be
bit.
low
Good
bag.
idea.
At this point, yeah, Logan playing plenty baity until actually getting the Uber. Doesn't want to get build checked like earlier, so we are seeing the exchange now.
Yep, able to find Ravens. That's a pick for Soapy. Makes things easier for the post in favor of the red team. Trying to find the way into bottom.
Ooh.
He does not have
Good
enough
shit, go
Uber to make sure that
Focus
he is
firing
safe
on
from that
point for
initiation.
Gungan.
No
God
scouts for
damn.
red or for
Just
blue
knew
side
when they were
means
looking.
that this last couple, last-ditch effort of seconds to try to get on the point will not really find
Wow.
much. Logan himself is actually absolutely alone. And these aggressive Ubers from the side
Love
of
just
Froyotech,
gave
where
Soapymeister
a
a taste of his own medicine
to get the Uber and they
with
find
that
the blue
spoon.
team clumped up in any way, taking
What the
exchange. He
hell,
has been
man?
successful, I think 2 or 3 times now or so,
Yeah,
collecting kills. So we'll see if the pattern continues.
They've been getting a ton of value those forward holds as well, because, I mean, earlier we saw in that kind of forward hold exchange situation where Blue was actually able to cap, they actually had time advantage when all was said and done, but that slowly slipped away as they never capped the point again. Early into this round, though,
Spam.
contesting the house. Omo here just to scare him out. Meanwhile, Loaf with a little house cycle of his own, just going to need to get healed up, but a lot of cap time for Blue.
Yep, they did a really good job of putting the damage on the scouts to prevent them from actually blocking the point, so no deaths, a lot of damage though, and Blue were able to take the first cap away, but Froyotechers are spawning in kind, bomb comes in for Sophie, finds Logan alone, surfs away, they go ahead and recognize that Logan doesn't quite have.
Poor Speedy.
I think they had
to use.
probably with the Solemn Vow, or maybe saw Logan alone for a little bit, like, hey, we can take this 15% ad and just go in and kill them. They gave up a lot for it though, which means that this cap almost goes Blue's way. You know, a little apprehensive on finishing it because they would just expend their own.
There's so much going on, I can't really keep up as easily, but
now that they have their team spawned up, that is a decent amount of cap time to work.
I'm waiting for those side bombs, which Loaf might do. He might get behind.
Yep, and that was a fantastic example as well of kind of the
Gets on roof though. Do a little bit of spam. Focus firing on Gungan. He doesn't get anyone, but Medic's super low. Ooh, Habib with the sticky. He's getting sticky. So
Actually, like recognizing that.
Jesus Christ, I'm 24 years old.
Might not have those sort of intangibles as Logai now having Uber, still 25 ad, and looks like Moneyballs recognizing that. Logan going to be committing more now, 90% close to getting, still punish up Bull, but should be eating a ton of damage on point.
Yeah, it's a little rough because for a long while
Just come down this chat.
To actually get their beam close enough to heal people that would actually try to.
They actually got some cap time. Wow.
Go for a sack
Good
either,
shit,
so
Moneyballs.
they were trying to go for a house play.
If they keep this up, they'll actually win around. If not, go down to a minute 50.
Even though they lost speed, they're able to hold. But Uber Exchange are taking a play out of Froyotech's book, just straight up.
What is it?
Go
Oh
for it,
God.
trying to get some flash. It's up. Habib is a little bit weak and popped into the air for this post Uber, but Slug needs to get arrowed up if he wants to go ahead and continue this fight. Only a little sliver of cap time in Moneyball's favor, so they didn't get too much space for the tail end of this Uber, so just straight up dry. Flank from Kobe, straight onto Logan.
Kobe! Oh, he gets Logan.
Gave up a lot of people for it though from the side of
But they all just collapse on him. They're all collapsing onto Froyotech. And Logai just outmatched, but he still dies. No.
Left alive, trying to take Raven on his way, and he will.
Wait, this is the first time winning.
Slug as well. The pack is there though.
Yeah, Slug's still quite weak though.
Wait, this is their first time actually winning a mid or a fight.
Long enough just to clean up those.
They're getting better. They're getting better.
Actually, that's Kobe this time around. Might be going for the flank. Thinking about it, it gets spotted by Lowe.
They might actually do something. They might actually get around.
Froyo did a good job there of just, I guess.
I know I keep saying that, but like I'm just fucking memeing, honestly. Memeing for the story. Dude, my nose is so nasal. I hate that. Well, my nose.
Both scouts for Moneyballs not going to be winning this fight. Gonna have to be getting out and giving up the point.
Yeah, Froyotech definitely took well advantage of the fact that
they immediately just bring it right fucking back. Wow. Goddamn, the sheer power of this team, even without Banny, it's fucking unmatched sometimes.
Loaf just goes all the way in, and with that being unsuccessful, because I think the rest of the team was still kind of tied up. I mean,
like you could say like they'll be more dominant with Banny, but like with Gungan as like the replacement, it just doesn't matter. Then again, Logan on a medic, I think he died a lot more time. I think he died a lot. I haven't really seen how many deaths. I wish they showed how many deaths there were on the screen, like Fire Psycast does, but like I have a good feeling he's died a lot more than Logai. Good evening. Hi, Triangularity. Are you ready to watch Froyotech win every round ever? And Moneyballs not winning a single round? Because there's round 2, baby! Oh, wait! Oh, wait, oh, wait, oh, wait, oh, wait. Chat. Never mind, they got the round. They got the round. There's no way. Ooh. Wait! Oh, they're killing Gungan? And they get Habib?
they will not succeed.
How
So
long
that's
would they be able to
about as
hold
clean as
this
you can
though?
really
Because
hope
literally
for.
you
I
just
think
cap the point and
Slug,
it's over.
especially respawning now, is an
This
exceptional
round is
haul.
over if they
And they
just
did a
cap the
pretty good
point.
job, and now they could actually get their first forward hold from the side of Moneyballs. But the big question is how long
First
will they be able
forward
to hold it? 'Cause
oh
so far,
no.
it's looking like they have to hold it the
I mean, I
entire
could
time
see them
until
doing it, but like they
It's
gotta
looking really tough
like they
because
gotta hold
as Froyo,
strong.
you can basically
Hold
just
strong,
farm
brothers.
in
Hold
for as long as you feel
strong.
comfortable, 'cause
You
if
don't.
at
They
any
don't.
point Logan gets used or forced and Logai does not, then you basically
Oh, they
just
have
win
Uber.
by having
It's
that
evens.
advantage. Now, that's not necessarily how Froyo will play it. They might still
Ooh,
continue
very
to
upsetting.
score point, play it normally. In fact, they're gonna bait out the Uber.
The
There's a hard
bot
Uber
mode
exchange.
immediately just
Remember,
going
Slug
in.
went down before
No
Ubers were popped, so that's gonna be an
fucking
advantage to
hell.
pick in the post Uber.
Titanium
Is gonna be
steel
behind, leading up
balls.
the beam.
And it's already over.
So now it's 2 scouts on beam, but because no one's on point. Wow, the full turnaround. And
Wow.
It's gonna be Froyo just 5-man stacking the
No
point
one
to
paid
cap it.
attention to the point.
And very unfortunate timing. Not only did they lose,
It is
the
very
person that
upsetting.
Soapy
Very
got
upsetting
behind, so that when
indeed.
Dingo was trying to get out to a safe place for the Uber, he just bombed kind of into
Oh, my
Soapy's general
nose.
direction. So there's no.
Sorry,
way on
I think
earth
I
that any
got a
form of
nasal
post was gonna work
congestion or
out
something.
in Moneyball's favor unless they had like a
Fucking
god
sucks.
Uber exchange where they also got some frags, which
I
know,
believe
easier
the
said than
November
done.
14th
So, we're on the way
is
here with
Global Clan
Froyotech
Zhao
leading
versus
2-0
Fjord
so far.
Gaming.
They've done
I'm gonna make a
pretty good job of
post
holding on
on
the
the
point, but
Discord
they
server.
always say that
Link in the
kick
channel
face
bio.
on cough, so they find a way to make sure
About
they put one in their favor, and maybe
who's
with
gonna
a
win
time
that
advantage,
matchup.
we'll be able to net
I have a
themselves
good
around.
feeling
Bomb
Global
damage
Clan
done to both
Zhao
scouts. Dingo getting bullied
would
all the
come
way
out
to
on
the
top.
flat
I have a good
so
feeling
much
because
more
they are a
than
very
maybe
solid
have it
team,
all by
but they're
his
going
own,
up
so
against
unable
like
to heal bot mode for him to
almost
be able to
every
get
single
on the point
teammate
and
that is
block it. So pretty
experienced, or
simple
every single
mid-fight win
player
for
that is
Froyotech.
experienced
No
but
deaths
haven't
were
like
needed. So
won
much damage
anything
letting go. Once
or
again,
achieved
drop to
anything
red.
great, you know?
Needs to crouch for an air and we'll be fine.
I could be wrong. I
Hard
could be
to
wrong.
play. The first
Like
death
they've been
is
playing
the
for years. I
quote-unquote
only
mid
came in
as
like
the clock
5
is
years
ticking down.
ago,
We'll be on
right?
bot mode, which makes the Uber chains
Or
really not
now counting
great
6 years
for the
ago.
side of Moneyballs to go ahead and try to retake this. So much more time bitten off the
But
clock
they
in
are
Froyotech's
such a
favor.
solid
And they don't feel
fucking
being beat too
team.
much either. They're not pressed. They're totally
Yeah.
fine.
Takes
They
more
push
than
bot
a
mode,
right
go ahead and
hook to
return, and
fucking
now
break
it's
that
finally
fucking
you down the
stone
stairs.
wall.
Maybe now will be the moment where things kick off.
Yeah, all that damage in exchange for the capped time is only worth it if everyone lives. Loaf actually
Loaf
found
did
him.
nothing.
You're gonna get chased
Loaf did
out
nothing.
by
Oh,
Kobe
low
and
feeding.
picked off by Soapy.
Oh,
Now
some
down
window
two
beating.
soldiers for
Oh
Moneyballs. They do cap,
no.
which is gonna deny
But they
their
still cap
players
point. Why?
what it's worth. I mean, we're gonna
Froyo,
see the
what are y'all
exchange here
doing?
just to extend that cap time as long as
Shit,
possible.
they're down 3. Why are you guys allowing them to cap point?
Might be caught in the post. Soapy here in main.
There you go.
Damage on a Logan, 100 HP, getting the pack, but
Yeah.
just way too many players converging at this point. Gonna be
Yeah,
caught
too many
in the
players
post.
couldn't do
Froyo's
anything
gonna
about it.
recap.
Upsetting.
Full ad now. Gonna be a forward hold. And
Unfortunate.
this is looking like yet another really strong Froyo round.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, losing one soldier and feeling like you.
Give me
have
a
to
sec.
go
I'll
ahead and
blow
do
my
the
nose.
overextend.
Hang on.
I mean,
I'll
considering
blow my
how
nose.
bad things have been going in this round, it feels
Hey, blow my
panicky,
nose,
but
man.
like
Oh,
understandable.
fuck.
But the fact that you coincidentally lose a second one, and it's just a solo that doesn't get the force very quickly, is kind of a nail in the coffin for that little bit of a fight there. So it leads Froyotech in familiar territory, but they are doing a little bit of an alternate strategy here. They haven't done yet, but they've Ubered through, trying to catch them out. If they can find Logan, this is really, really good, but otherwise, for the side of Moneyballs, it's just a technical, successful force. So they've done that. They found a way to get themselves out into spawn, so they've done a good job to find themselves an Uber ad, but how will they begin to use it? At first, they got to get it in the first place. There's still an opportunity for someone to accidentally die to sticky trap
Alright, chat,
and
we're
get
back.
bombed from being
We're back.
desynced a bit, but we'll see what their approach
What have I
is with
missed?
Froyotech being on the back
Froyotech's
foot.
still winning.
And also just look at how good Logai has been building this out. I mean, already 60% now as Logan just now getting, so...
Let's take a look
least
at
he can
chat.
get up a free
Beef
10%
between
there.
them.
Yeah,
Need
looking for
Huber.
the shove, for
High
sure.
intro.
I think they got spotted there. Okay, so knows about it at the very least.
Chose the
Good cap
dark
time as
side.
well.
Danny is just a Sith
Oh,
Lord.
Zach?
You chose money over toppling
At this point, Logan
Froyo.
has Uber.
You were the chosen one,
Look,
Kobe.
I got-
Now you must sleep in the bed
Get
you made.
forced, or did he
I
just
funded
stop
you. What the
building? That was
fuck is
really
this?
bizarre.
Stop. I think pretty sure he stopped moving. He got
Huh.
separated when
Yeah,
they came in because Gun died.
Weirdest fucking
Okay,
rant
yeah,
I've
by
ever
all means, he
seen.
could have gotten Uber there. And
G6
could
don't
have,
mean to
played the
be.
exchange, but now I think you're
Don't
pretty
be mean to
happy
G6.
with,
Fuck.
this position for Moneyballs. I mean, obviously, still a huge deficit, but it's playable.
Anytime you're at forward, you're probably pretty happy considering how coin flippy the alternative.
Yeah, I'm
can be
interested to
sometimes.
see what
Uber
Global Clan
straight
Zhao
up trying to find
versus
any sort of
Pure
pick they
Gaming's
find,
gonna
which is honestly
end up
second
on the
best
14th
pick
of
yet,
November,
but
which is
Yeah.
close to my
Logan,
birthday apparently.
even though he didn't immediately die,
Ooh,
he's
close to
still
my
in hot
birthday.
water, as
Ooh.
he will go ahead and pick up that
Happy
frag.
birthday
His
to
only
me.
slug left alive who tries to go in for a Hail Mary on
A fly like a
Logai
bee.
to even things out, but Habib is on top of things. He'll be able to collect that kill, and ball is in the
Another forward
now.
hold.
It's time for Froyotech to go back to the forward hold.
God, it
And
doesn't
not
even
quite
matter
in
about
play yet, so
Banny.
the way that
Yeah.
Moneyballs
The way I'm
goes
looking
and
at here.
deals with this is having
Jesus.
to be afraid of an Uber per se, but they do have to play this very, very fast because of the time. Under 30 and low.
Oh.
Push even begins.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not enough time for Logan to get Uber, but is enough
That
time
fucking
for Logai to get
ornament.
Uber, so
Oh, it's
you
a
That
basically-
ornament prediction
Yeah,
is
it's like-
unreal.
You basically need to do everything you can. There goes Logan. You need to do everything you can before Logai gets that Uber, because if he has it, then it's basically Froyo just winning the round for free. And
Only
actually,
two left alive,
pretty
though.
scrappy. Yeah, Logai is gonna be getting here.
Oh,
Nice
Habib.
pipes there from Habib. He wants more
Just
as
melee
well.
him. Oh, kill time though. Logan's on top of it.
Obviously,
Phase
that's
zero.
still like severely Froyo
Do we need,
favored
like,
just
one more
with the
round, right?
spawners plus Uber situation, but
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
one more round.
Habib able to clutch it up nonetheless.
Number gaming.
Rounds end just a couple seconds quicker, but I mean, there's been signs of life for Moneyballs here and there, but overall it's definitely a Froyotech show. You got to pull out all the stops here with some sort of crazy strategy at this point, I think, if you're going to start actually taking not just rounds, but an actual map here on Bagel, and we'll see if that changes at all with the mid-fight. So far, there haven't been a whole lot of deaths for the cap to go ahead and turn, and getting
Okay.
Sophie is a very good start. We've seen, I think, the first round a kill happen, and it didn't really affect necessarily the actual mid-fight in and of itself, because there's still
on,
some
bruh.
room to work with here as Kobe just runs in
Oh
and
my
finds
God.
Slug, and Bobo
Ooh,
dies as well.
goddamn.
It's just what I said, a pick doesn't really mean anything sometimes, is despite having that one player advantage, they still immediately lose 3,
Yeah.
and Froyotech are able to take the mid, they're cleaning up Loaf, and I mean,
It's
they can
another
afford not only
white.
missing Kobe, that's fine.
Dude, they're like
Yeah, I
shit
don't know how
stains
Kobe
right
got
now.
that kill, because
Holy
in
fuck.
backdoor is like some of the most soldier favored geometry I can think of, but it is the Kobe difference for sure. Spawners are rolling out now. Again, even Ubers, we might see an exchange get popped. I mean, Logai's somewhat close. It's
Oh,
actually
they're
just gonna
banning it.
be, yeah,
Oh
one
wow,
is
they just immediately
run in
wiped.
as though we used,
Oh, they got the
but
two
don't
soldiers.
actually
Okay,
use
this is
just yet.
possible.
Plays from Bomo. It's working
This
out
is so
quite well.
possible.
Finding 2 kills, down goes
And that's so
Kobe.
possible is.
It's, 2 for
Never
4
mind,
trade.
it's so
Logai did
back.
use
I
as
thought it was
well,
over
so
for a second.
all things
But then
considered,
fucking
pretty fantastic
Habib
exchange
craters.
from Moneyballs.
You could definitely see there was a Froya miscommunication there. Logai wanted to use the damage on the door to bait Moneyballs to pop, and then Logai just leaves. And then he'll have ad, or
Then
like maybe
Logai
everyone
just
can
leaves,
escape and
yeah.
stuff. But Sophie was calling for the Uber. Like, please Uber me right now. And then
Yeah.
Logai pops, and Sophie doesn't get connected, so he ends up dying. And then more people die, and it's just a disaster. So one small thing leads to a domino effect, but they're beginning their push now. Sophie bombing in, putting a soldier up in the air. Dingo falls as
Ooh.
well, taking down some explosive
Okay,
classes
good
in
hold.
return of sacrificing their own. Means
This
that,
is a
it's
well-adjusted
gonna kinda
hold.
stalemate-ish
Nothing too
unless the
bad.
scout is- I didn't even notice Kobe's
Okay.
that deep in the
No,
staircase.
don't
He's
be
a bit
greedy.
fake, they're trying to find him, he just-
Loaf.
Loaf jumped
Loaf.
Habib instead. Very silly.
How is
turn
he
of
still
events.
alive?
Spawn advantage is in favor of the team that does
Nope,
not
he's
own
dead
the
now.
point, which is Froyotech. So they're trying to find their way forward. Loaf going in on the low guy. He's fine for now.
Tried
Definitely
low
needs to
guy.
get this health pack though, as the cap is started by the side of the red team, but maybe a bit too forward. I don't think Speedy got the
Oh.
message that Logai wasn't that aggressive, and
Yeah.
in turn the team wasn't going to be aggressive as well. So Uber available for the blue team if they feel like they need to go ahead and block this point and keep the cap time, which is I
Come on,
think,
be
for the
my
first
go-to
time
little
in their
gamer.
advantage.
No,
A sword trade over on one of the side of the houses, a
no.
little bit of a scout duel from across
Oh, wait,
the
they
map.
use-
Uber does eventually get forced out from the damage onto Logan. As a bit of a better Uber from the side of the red team that gives them a little bit more cap time. Dingo trying to hold it down, getting ran at.
Kobe 1920.
Fine for now, but Froyotech putting
Nope.
the hurt on. But Gungan,
Oh.
he's gonna die. Bot mode
Yeah.
even clean up that kill makes it
It's
much
not
harder.
even
and I actually
10.
think
Why the
that's
fuck
gonna
am I
give,
tired?
Moneyballs way more time
God
to pull out
damn.
this point.
Trying to watch this
In
best
Yeah,
of
they're
three, man.
doing quite well. A lot of cap time still. They basically, yeah.
Never mind.
Bomo just
on
taking
the
There
too
we go.
much damage, just cannot be a body on point to deny that. I mean, that's kind of how it goes on Bagel. You play to spam out a player like Bomo here, trying to deny the cap. But good cap time in return nonetheless, and still somewhat of an advantage here. And finding a pick on the Soapy certainly helps. So I think by the time this point gets recapped, assuming it does with this kill, which is a strong assumption to make to be clear, it's still going to be time advantage for Moneyballs.
Yeah, I think something that we've clearly seen is actually they're pushing Kobe. Slug is going to die. That's unsuccessful.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm zoning out a little bit. Like they're doing better. They're doing better. They're holding better. But like,
much bigger. And, Froyotech are still having a really good hold on things.
they're still like they're both holding really good right now. That's all I could really say. They're both holding really good, going back and forth with each other. Like the time is like dwindling pretty good.
Almost take out Dingo as well. They are getting the hurt put on them right now.
It's like a shit flinging fest right now.
But they still have a little bit of time to work with.
And he gets it by an ornament. Upsetting.
They found some sort of secret sauce to allow them to give themselves
fucking rap assassin, man.
Here, but
like,
how long will it last?
It's alright. It's alright, but like, I understand the hatred for that weapon.
And try to go forward and clean that up, because we've already seen that.
Especially when you're just trying to chill and then you get hit by an ornament and you're just bleeding out to death. Ooh.
Crazy, because I've just seen Dingo getting hammered in these situations when Freyo's trying to cap.
Oh, they're going.
They're going in.
Getting pops. Logan.
Would they get anyone? Would they get anyone?
85% at that. Yeah.
Yep, they'll get Logan.
Before the Uber even got popped, so it's no surprise he got caught. However,
and
the post,
oh wow.
A bit of a collapse here.
Wait, the
Moneyballs
post.
Find the most important kill.
The post. We know. Kill him. Kill him. Damn.
Had the chance to win that, but
out DMing.
So it's still
at its finest. Whoa. Okay, hang on.
Faster spawners.
That was weird.
Moneyballs. Kobe gets flushed out here. Gets killed. So that's a late.
Imagine those a straight nuke.
Here, and this is actually a quite close
Dude,
round.
if Slugmundo went on them when they were a little bit lower,
a little bit of damage on the point.
That'd have been a straight nuke. No, hey.
Probably
went
really deep and ended up
dying
because
Twitch.
they saw that Logan
Trying to watch
didn't
my
have
match.
speed, and so they're like, surely we can chase and it'll be fine because we won't be that deep, right? And then they kind of were feeling themselves, and it was an awkward position to end up in the little elevator area. But ad for the side of Logan and friends, definitely probably will need to use it if they want to make sure they put the time back in their favor. They have it now, so it'll be a lot of damage on him. Cleaned up by the side of Raven. Not finding an opportunity quite yet because Logan is a little bit on the passive side. They're thinking about it, but it's not quite meeting there. And Red will get their Uber in turn. Nice sticky on to Kobe, getting taken down by the side of bot mode in turn with Froyotech kind of dropping like flies one by one. They're getting a return kill on Raven. Force comes out, Logar running.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that they're dropping like flies. They still are pulling it back. But then there's love. And then there's love. Oh my god. Wait, never mind. I'm lying. They're actually gonna get around. They just have to cap it. They just have to cap it. But it's not enough. It's not enough.
Knows he needs to get to the point to start this overtime, but no the arrow flies out, but it does not connect. And Logan, all by his lonesome, the scout doesn't run fast enough to get there.
I think that was the closest I've seen them get around off of Froyotech in a match, in an official.
Despite the hiccups, they were able
so
to
close,
adapt
Moneyballs,
in the
so
middle of
close.
things, and despite the time deficits happening,
And now we got goalie wash.
Things around and lead a 4-0 clear map 1 victory here on Bagel.
Yeah, I think if you're Moneyballs, you are definitely feeling that last round kind of slipped away from you because they had just such a better Uber setup. Their Uber was going to be so much longer. But the second that the Uber ended, just boom, 2 players die in complete disparate parts of the map. And then on top of that, suddenly Dingo and Loaf are committing when there really wasn't a need to. I mean, 17, 15, whatever amount of time Freo had left until the round ended is more than enough time for at least your spawners to show up and take that 4v4, 4v5, or whatever.
How come we had to play against Gurney?
Take
what the fuck is
disadvantage
Gurney?
player fight.
Hope
it just works out very well because once
This
those 2
guy
players
does
go
it
down,
like
then suddenly your spawners
kills
have no
22,
hope
21,
of
24 on Habib. Habib definitely carrying with the
difficult
DPM,
thing about COD is
DTM, and
everything's
heals.
heat of the
Okay, he's
moment.
carrying.
There's pretty
He's
much
a tank.
zero downtime. Even when you're dead and
Moneyballs
respawning and you're about to get forward held, you're thinking about how are you going to break it. There's no sit and stalemate. Let's talk for 60 seconds about execution and then go for it. It's always go, go, go.
Dingo.
So honestly, I don't think Moneyballs is too shaken up. I mean, they didn't pregame.
He had a fair amount of heals too.
Because the scrim history, as much as or as little as scrim history means sometimes in matchups, it is still somewhat of a reference point. and I don't think
Wait,
they've ever
but
had a
with
close practice
382.
versus Froyotech
Wow, actually,
on
wait, hold up.
Bagel that would lead them to believe that, like, oh yeah, we can for sure
Damn.
like crush them. Like, no, at best it was
Bamo
going to be a
being
really
tank
even
of the
game. So
team.
I don't
Holy
think they're
shit.
too surprised with the outcome. And we move
But
on now to Gullywash, which was
Dingo
their pick. It was
7 and
actually
15.
a map that I feel like they can get really close
Oh
on. I think a lot
no.
of the history of the past
Meanwhile,
2 months that
Habib
they've played on
24 and
Gullywash,
7.
it makes sense on why they pick it. It probably gives them the
Holy
absolute
shit.
best chance of not just putting rounds on the board in general, but
What are we
actually
seeing
like
from
taking maps
Gullywash
that they
though?
obviously they need to at this point.
Gullywash
'Cause
is
with
not a
Froyotech
good
now
idea to
up, they only need
pick.
one more
That is
to
not a
win
good
the
map to
brands.
pick
So despite
whatsoever,
what
because
we've
like
seen
it
so
like
far from Bagel, I
it's
don't think
so in it's
necessarily
such a
indicative
explosive heavy
what
map.
we'll see on Gullywash, not just
Why do you
because
pick
of the different game mode
why did
thing,
Moneyballs
but just
pick
because
a map
the map plays
that
so much
has
differently
Soapy
in
Meister, Speedy,
general,
and
and
Abib
I think
being
mid
so good on?
fights are much more
Like,
swinging
you
in
basically
terms
just
of you
handed
being
them.
able to not
How do I say
necessarily
this? How do
win
I
the
say
mid,
this?
but to not lose a mid.
You
It's
basically
like
handed them a
the
power up.
best,
Like, this
turn
map
they can
is
eke
so
out
good for these
Right.
3 players.
which
You guys
is
basically
cool
just
for
lost
them
Moneyballs.
to survive.
Why did you
So,
pick Gullywash?
maybe see more life out
Or
of them on this
Granary,
map.
my bad,
Yeah,
not
I
Gullywash.
respect that
Wait,
for sure. And I mean, it is their map pick for a reason.
I'm an
as well.
idiot.
We've seen them
I'm
choosing
an
to
idiot.
pick
I think it
this
was
map
Gullywash.
often this season. So definitely
So
one
washed.
to
I played a
consider.
match
Notably,
today.
one that Froyo did not ban. So
Alright,
something
I
that
ringed
Froyo
for a team
is very
today.
comfortable with as well.
It was
And
alright.
this does extend Froyo's perfect season, right? Not dropping
Alright,
behind.
to say the
Again,
least.
for Bagel. Things were close. Man,
That
it
shit
really did
was
look like that last round
unreal.
Bagel, was
Unreally
definitely in reach.
goofy.
Yeah, they're
Let
figuring
me,
stuff
let me
out.
type
I will
goofy in
say,
chat.
though,
Let me see
I
if it
do
pops
think
up. It still does
third
pop up, does it?
round has a high
Yeah, it still does pop up.
possibility
Okay, cool.
of ending here.
I had to make sure. I don't want to like
I think
have a
it's
bunch of
too
people.
easy for a
Oh wait, I got
mid-fight to
money for
go,
this.
like, not your way and needing to
Should I
adjust to it with
put
the whole, like,
more
does the
money in the
team
pot?
go left or right? How much presence are they putting underneath the point, etc.
Yeah.
It's too easy to do everything super cleanly, and I even think Froyotech in general has kind of recognized
50,000
that over the past couple
frags.
seasons that it's hard to have a
Let's
clean
go, baby.
Gully
50,000
wash,
frags.
that's why
All
they
my
sometimes
money.
will avoid it. They didn't avoid it this
Froyo
time.
grabbed money by the
They
balls.
only get one ban in the BO3 before you end up having
So
to pick a
fucking
map,
dumb.
and they decided to ban Reckoner as the map.
Shit, yeah, that.
Reckoner is
Ugh.
more of a, like,
I hate when like
upset,
my
let's
team
make, even if we don't win,
goes
try
in
to,
on
not
something.
lose.
I tell them to
Deal
go
when it
in,
comes to fights with going
and
to
then
try
they
and
don't
kill
look
pushes,
around
or, like, mid
for
fights are even
anything.
more of a gray area when it comes
And then
to,
when
like,
I go
knowing
in,
or
I
expecting if the
fucking
team is
die
going
because
to
someone's
be
behind us.
properly prepared for
like
it,
during that
etc.
whole fucking
I think
8:30
Froyotech are
scrim
probably
I did
confident,
with as ringing
but
for that team.
they're
We kept getting
not
flanked
as
all the
confident
goddamn
as the
time,
rest
and
of the
it was
map
so
pool, which
fucking
makes sense
annoying.
considering you only get to ban one map.
And I keep telling them, guys, look behind, guys, look behind, and they just keep fucking
Honestly, a big
bomb
proponent
rushing.
of
I saw
not
one
so
time,
much
right?
banning for what you're expecting versus the
We were playing
opponents, because I don't think
Metalworks,
Froyo are banning
and
Reckoner strictly because
I
they
told my
think,
team go into mid.
Moneyballs
There's
would
nobody
be
on mid,
a
so we
better
started
way
going
to
into
win a
mid
Gully
through
Wash team, for
Valley,
example, but,
and
just banning maps
or
that
I heard that
aren't
there was no
messed
one
around
in
and
on
maps
mid, so
that
we're like,
are,
okay, let's go in,
you can
right?
just not think and stop there, and it's usually
And
pretty
as everybody was running in, I
straightforward.
noticed on top of Red
Yeah,
Crate when we were
sometimes
pushing
it's
into
a
Valley,
good situation
there's
to
one
talk
soldier,
about their
and he's
matchup
looking at
in
me.
BO3.
And then I go,
And
oh
most
shit,
map
guys,
it's like,
look
is this a
up.
map where
Everybody
actually
turns around, looks up,
bad?
and I die.
And you look at the pool, and
And they said,
you're like,
oh
"That's
no.
pretty
And then I
complicated
said,
to do
look
these
up
maps."
next time, look
So,
around.
oh, by the way, the reason I don't remember this, my
Check
other
your
team
surroundings.
took around
That's a big
on
lesson for
Froyo,
everyone
so
here.
their perfect
Check your
season is
fucking
already dead. I
surroundings.
wasn't there 'cause I was sick.
Because
That's why
I
don't
swear
remember.
to
Thank
fuck
you,
if I
thank
see
you,
a
Luce, for
soldier
reminding me.
sitting in a corner.
So the perfect season thing
And
is
no
like
one
them
looked.
died on this map, and if Fjord can do it, then surely
That's a
Moneyballs can,
yikes.
right?
That's a
Surely.
yikes.
Yeah.
I might
I will
say
say
words that I
the
might say
matches
words in my
for
vocabulary
Froyo,
that I have to
like
dust
this Froyo
off.
roster specifically, it just seems so unfair to have Lil Guy on med, just because, like, at least in recent memory, a lot of, the times that Froyo struggled, it's other teams just hard targeting the med. I mean, we can think back to even like season 6 when Witness explicitly stated like their goal was really just to like kill skis in every fight, and it ended up working out. But that's not something you can really pull off against Lil Guy. And on top of that, I mean, for example, a gully mid where you show up, kill the med, leave type of deal, I don't think the little guy is immune to dying on mids like that. But I do think he's going to be good enough about his positioning and his baiting to where if you're going to secure that little guy kill, then you need to tread very, very carefully because you're probably in a position down some combat players, maybe a little committed with your heals yourself, and you're in all likelihood going to see Froyo just kind of flip the tables and start cleaning up your players, killing your med, and maybe even winning the fight overall.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, with any mid strategy,
Why do you do that,
is
man?
viewed as really good, but
Like,
a team
why?
is able to expect
So
it and
dumb.
kind of play off of it. Especially at this high level,
Gets
you generally
banned for
can't
pugging?
spam the
Please,
same mid multiple
guys.
times in a row without doing small tweaks. And
I need to,
the
I want
strategy of the
pugs. I
whole
want to
medic
play
and
more
Eve is,
pugs, but I
there's
got banned for
there's not a
ulting.
small speak to that to
Tough shit, I
prevent it
guess.
from being countered eventually. So
So
it's
dumb.
merely like something
So
in
fucking
everyone's
dumb. I hate this
playbook that
community
you can throw out one or
sometimes.
two times to make sure it's not.
Because
a
they do
second
shit like
bullet
that
wash
all the
round,
fucking
and that
time on
might be
TFT
enough.
and like
I mean,
other
it might be
fucking
enough for
Discord
you to
servers.
do
So
something,
dumb.
but then again, maybe
Watch
not.
party.
I've
I'm
seen
watching
some
it right
teams try to
now.
do that
We're
as, like,
watching
an
one
upset
more
strategy
match.
when they definitely would lose otherwise.
We're
and
one more
even though
map.
They find themselves not
They
on
still
last
haven't
for
won a
once,
round
it
yet.
still doesn't matter
Very
because the
upsetting.
stalemate between mid and second doesn't go their way
Yeah.
as
I
well.
might go to
So
bed.
it's not the end all be all, but it's certainly better than the alternative of Disat on last.
If they do not win a round here, it's
very
over.
good execution, but
You know what I
think
mean?
we're nearing the
Nope.
under 60
I'm
second
watching the
mark
match
before
myself.
we go live,
You can
so any
sit here and
predictions
join
for
and
this?
chat with me if you want.
Um,
You know, we could
I
tell
would love to
stories of
not see a
how
5-0,
how
but,
dog shit we were
it
on
kind of feels like it
playing
might
the
be a
match
5-0.
or scrim today. That was
I
pretty
know as much
shitty.
as we
I'm
just
not gonna
talked
lie,
about,
because nobody was looking around everywhere,
goalie wash
anywhere.
potentially being that Froyo weakness.
Yikes.
Losing one of you guys actually is quite surprising.
Don't get me wrong, I was the
didn't know
same,
that.
a little bit.
But I think they're showing up pretty serious here.
But anyways,
They are showing up really serious.
one round.
and it's hard
One
to-
round. Let me see that one
Most
round. I still don't understand why they picked this map. Why did they fucking pick this map?
One,
Yeah.
but playoffs run is a
Dun-
whole
during the
separate deal
official,
when it comes
yes.
to prepping
But
for your matches,
I
so
still don't
also
understand why they
5-2
picked
in
fucking
favor
goalie
of
wash.
Froyotech, but
What?
Haley, Vomit on Habib,
This is my problem.
not aggressive, but they do it underneath the mid.
Did you just see that?
Marine on
Did
the
you
side of
just fucking see
Froyotech
that?
To kind of catch them off guard and push them out of mid entirely.
They
I
just
don't
bombed in
think
and win.
really even
Already in River as
left
well.
big door.
I think he
Yeah.
might have gotten spotted there, but Dango, I'm not.
And me and Seal
too
carried the
sure. But
scrims.
yeah, because
Shake
of
my
that,
head. The fuck you
Moneyballs
mean,
was
bruh?
running around, kinda searching
Fuck
for
you
speed.
mean,
He was
bruh?
already
I was doing
regrouped
alright
with his team.
as
So
a
at this
medic,
point,
but I can only do
Slug
so much.
still should be a pretty free second point. We might
Medics
see
can only
this
do
game
so
get
much, man.
close.
Especially the fucking arrow tanky people. It sucked. I love the team though. They're really funny, but god
And
damn,
get
they're
some
dog.
value here.
Oh, the
Just committing
flank.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's brutal.
Wow.
2 deaths. Both scouts had Dingo dead as
Yeah, but
well.
medic can't
I
carry.
mean,
That's not the point.
there
The
was a
point is I
small
tried my
window for them to
best.
try to do something. They wanted to take it slow and methodical, and they ended up getting punished for it. And now only 2 left.
I did the
alive.
best
This
I
is gonna be
could.
a force
That's
they
basically
have
what
to
I
be out there
said.
to block when necessary. Low guy, bit aggressive. You need to get on the point and shoot it though. Which means
This
so much
this
for him
doesn't
to
matter.
get
Why are they fucking Ubering onto the point and
It's gonna
standing
be
there?
enough to really seal the deal here, even with the
What
restart. And
what was the
Froyotech
point of
both
doing
got
that? You all
clear
just thought,
by
okay.
Habib, and that's a round collected in Froyotech's favor.
Yep. And I mean that is just kind of the danger of a play like that because
This is what I was
yes,
talking
there might
about.
be a window of
Froyo
opportunity,
or Soapy
but if
Meister,
you aren't
Speedy,
seizing
and a
that,
B
then
like
you are
thrive on this
getting
fucking
flanked
map
in your
because
river,
of their explosive
without even
ability.
having to
And they
use
just
it. You
out
guys
damage
have
all the fucking
But
players on
obviously,
Moneyballs.
that
It is over.
went very
This
easily
match is
to
over
around
already.
in
I
a
could already
situation
tell.
might not on mid or the other team's
If they get
side.
one round off of Froyotech, I end the stream. And then I go take a shit.
Yep.
So it's not a guarantee.
I go take a shit and then go to bed. Like, and Soapy Meister's already behind. They get the medic. Woo! They get Logan. Damn, they get Logan. Keep him up. You need sleep, man. Yeah, you're right. I do. Tomorrow's the weekend, though. And I get plenty of sleep. I get plenty of sleep. I go sleepy bye-bye
Yeah,
like a
unable to
little
get to
baby.
here, Little guy is able to get that pack as well, so
I'll be like those fucking. I'll be like in those cartoons where like they go walk up to their bed and then they flop on the bed, ass out in the air or up in the air, and then they're just out. They're just out like a light drooling on the fucking floor. Not weekend. Tomorrow's Friday, not weekend. Yeah, Friday's considered the weekend to some people. I consider it the weekend because that's the once work is done, then the weekend, you know, weekend's gaming. You know.
Habib not getting flashed during his bomb, nonetheless finding.
And the bomb back onto them. And they're just chasing. Why is Butmo just sitting there like a duck like that? Why?
Moneyballs.
It's over.
Prepared for it, but still got caught out by it.
So Jover.
That's a very good bait from the side of Froyotech. You kind of say, hey, we're not immediately popping through. You don't have to be so fearful and passive about a demo bomb or anything. And
I could beat these guys for real, for real. Hell nah.
It's more aggressive for better spam, and then all of a
Hell
sudden,
nah. That's the X for doubt right there.
It's add in favor of the blue team now. They're able to find Kobe, which is a pretty nice play to make sure that you don't have to worry about people go back capping through wood or anything like that. As the entirety of Froyotech is just over by the choke. High bombs coming in from the soldiers to try to buy some space.
They're just leaving, playing super passive.
Walking in, yeah, he got popped up. He's gonna be fine though. Even Uber's.
I'm surprised he's fine.
Has gotten
Damn.
his Uber in time, so Blue will be able to take this point for free. And Kobe respawning normal class.
I mean, if you had like the developer rocket launcher, yeah, you would. Yeah, you would 1v6 them, no problem.
Soapy gonna be able to get through the big shutter to get behind and work his way over to River. So nice big wall for him to bomb off of if he gets able to.
Damn, my man with 400,000 up. That's what I'm saying. And it goes Kobe 9220 or Submondo.
Soldier in choke and ended up losing that, which is not gonna feel great as they climb up onto the high ground to try.
It's surprising that they're just like behind. They're just on their fucking lobby. Like they can pressure in on them right now. It is unreal. Look, they're dead. They're going in. They're dead. This is epic. Block them. Honestly, I think for most people that would still be hard. Probably. I don't know. Let's hit up that one guy, Speedy. No, let's go hit up that one guy. I forgot his name. I forgot his username, but like he does like
an intense amount to be desired.
Yeah,
TF2 pro player versus noobs.
Getting kills there as well.
Yeah, Turu. Let's go hit up this guy. Hit up this guy and ask him to make a video like that.
Fast rollout does find Dingo, so that is mid over for Moneyballs. Slug is committed as well. Gonna be.
That's like his bread and butter in the YouTube sphere.
So he is behind, spotted.
Oh shit, both. Getting Supermeister, but does he get Speedy? Oh, he does get Speedy. Wait.
Looks like Moneyballs are going for it.
They still lose mid though.
Force him to back up a little bit.
Nice arrow from Logan.
They do have a
Logan's goated.
Now in Dingo, but in the meantime, Freyo are just taking a
Logan arrows are goated.
Uber's basically even, so Logan not gonna get caught out by any build differential.
And they just wow.
And now the wheels have.
I'll ask him for meta breakers versus no restriction pokers.
Full dis out on last.
Oh, they lost.
I wouldn't know if that would work. Because they'll probably use like the most spam heavy shit and then play Vaccinator. Like the easiest win of their fucking career. They wouldn't even play sixes because they'll do that shit. That was not a hype moment. Kobe was not a hype moment. That was retardation from fucking Moneyballs. That was so retardation. He literally jumped away off the platform, jumped back, and fucking who was that? Who was that? Was that Raven? I think that was Raven or Bot Mode looking at them as they jump away off the platform, get behind the fucking sign, and they had an object permanence. And they said, oh, he's not there anymore. Shh, Banny's not even here. Banny's not even here. He didn't make it to the match. It's Gungan right now.
He finds the pipe there, so it will be now a 3-0 game, and the Freyo momentum is just tangible.
That was really great bait. He got the perfect amount of cap time and then escape.
Wow, I'll actually be able to go to bed.
And then everyone
Lol guy.
I don't think anyone was clear on whose job it was going to be like the second or third string.
And they still rolling. Exactly.
Was already dead.
And like, watch, when we look at the logs, it's going to be Habib, Soapy, and Speedy out DMing all of them. Like, it's just going to be those three out DMing the entire team. That is so stupid. Why did this team? Why did Moneyballs pick fucking Gully Wash?
He doesn't have the health to do so. 16 HP.
Why?
Is there not going to be enough to really hold control over the lobby area? So they're going to have to be okay with the fact that they got Lori out of the picture. So they find themselves on
The
last.
speed's the
They might
goat.
poke around
That's
the
not
river
why
with
they
a sniper
picked
due
it.
to the fact that it's going to be a bit for Lori to actually roll out.
Isn't that's not why they picked it. They just speed just texting fucking bot mode. Hey, can I play? Can we play Gully Wash? And they're like, yeah. What should they have picked? Process, which they did on the third map. They should have switched that. They should have switched third map and Gully Wash. Maybe they need something more scout heavy. They're definitely more of a scout heavy team. Moneyballs is like Loaf and Slugmundo can do well, but like they're not like on par with Soapymeister and Speedy, so they have to pick something that's not soldier heavy. Like play product, right? Which they kind of did. They played Bagel, but they almost got around up. Bagel maybe. They already did Bagel. They lost. It was 5-0. But it was a close one to winning one round off of them. So
They did use though. They got forced. Might find this pyro kill.
I would say something a little more scout heavy. That's like my opinion.
Really well played situation there, all things considered, from Moneyballs.
Maybe Metalworks. Metalworks would have been a good one, in my opinion.
Dingo not quite trapping wood yet, but also being alone was absolutely perfect, but the rest of it was maybe a bit too ambitious. The pyro, talk about ambitious. He just chased down these soldiers. The scorch up, sends Steve up into the area.
What?
Burns out, getting too explosive, kills the pyro, gets a
What? What are they doing?
Will end up dying though, and they leave Raven on mid to go ahead and cap it up, and
more chances to get rounds off.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, and Bumble actually really likes that. I mean, I remember back in Fireside Land, he was in Grands playing a lot of Pyro Outlast all the way into the other teams too, and here,
dude, if you want to get around off these guys, play Pyro.
W with that uber advantage, and what can the opponents do?
Bro, Bubba should just play Pyro from a Pyro at this point. He literally just shoved them all the way to last, or their second.
You might see something a little interesting there, but nonetheless.
Ooh, good use.
Yeah, find the force.
He's living behind as well. It's gonna prevent their flank from really getting
good use. I'm not even gonna call that force. That looked deliberate.
Uber available for the blue team might get completely cut off here. They can't be too aggressive. They might have to kite away towards the choke on the side.
Once we're in invite, I'll do that for real. For real.
This is gonna be sketchy because it's so much cap time here that like these scattered players have back cap potential. If the back cap doesn't go off, it should be okay for Moneyballs. Seeing a very derpy demo 1v1 as they tend to be. Yeah, there's the cap from Kobe. Gonna draw two players back. There was some cap on last from Raven, but does go down. At this point, you know, that strong position of having full ad
still hold?
and second
Okay, cool.
capped is kind of falling apart as it's
Okay, that's epic.
slight disad.
We gotta get a
actually not as
hold.
much as it should be, so good building there from Logan,
Not
but
fat
still
enough.
more of a reset than just
That's how we
command
glaze
position
Speedy.
there.
Speedy just
Pretty
speed
good job
bombing
from
all the
Froyotech
goddamn
when
time.
it came to recognizing that they were about to get cut off and finding a way to survive and prevent the straight up last push from happening. I think it did end up sacrificing
What
their
are they
ability
doing?
to actually have an ad to push out with, even if it was going to be small and some
Okay,
teams
they're
might not
even.
have wanted to, but it's just straight up dead even.
But what is Raven
I think,
doing? He's just
Gungan got
holding an
separated,
angle.
so no push out
in big
whatsoever.
door.
Opportunity gone. You see the gun and the pyro
Okay.
just in case, but no, they're just going to set up normal for the normal last hold. Kobe trying to shoot some scorch shots.
playing
out,
on a mobile
flex some
phone or
spam on
something?
the
What
gun,
is he
which pretty
doing?
strong. No
What's up with
scouts
that
on
movement?
field, and Gully Watch Flash is a normal sight to behold. As Raven has come up on Sniper, he's in wood right now.
That was the
Taking
weirdest
his
move
first
I've
peek, the
seen. He
first
just
shot is always
fucking.
the most deadly, and
Gets
he
spammed out though.
Gulliwash may have
He
been
got
a
kill elsewhere,
good
though. There's
pick
a river fight, and Loaf
since
comes out on top of
outside
it.
of mid, it's not super
Yeah,
great
and
for
now some
soldiers.
main peaks could be
That's
nice
true.
for Raven. I mean, with
That's
the kill, you
true.
like your other combat to be doing more of the work.
But it can be just soldier heavy most of the time because we're talking about 2 points, and then once you're on last,
We need to put one
like
guy.
soldier and demos just get like a crazy buff
True, it has that name for a reason.
because it's all
So,
indoors after
tiny
the
pop
second
for
point.
Froyotech, despite losing one player.
And even
early
still,
on in
like,
the water play, ended up
soldiers
getting
can still
snuffed
make some
out, and
plays
it's
because
not
how
really
high
extra
the
room for the sniper to
hit the
make
boxes,
use of,
the sky boxes.
the play. Honestly, really good job from the side of the explosive classes to recognize
Oh,
that
good
Main's
shot.
gonna be the big threat. Headshot rings out. I think on one of the soldiers.
Come on,
it's
Raven.
Okay, though, he had a buff and it was just
Make
a
some
quick
plays,
spam
make some
is still coming
plays.
through. Pipe on the low.
Oh!
Mini kill isn't up yet.
Okay.
Dingo dead though, sacrificing himself.
Low guy got
for it,
piped,
so
but
it's really hard to continue this, especially
but
when
can he
you
make the
have
magic?
Sniper up and Loaf bombs in. He was already weak, just
No.
throws onto the
no
pyro
loaf
and
magic.
he
No
stands
loaf
still for an
magic.
arrow.
Very
Will eventually
upsetting.
get it.
I
Overall,
cry.
2-mana, 3-man,
Oh.
probably max out 3-man of explosive classes means that holding this is going to be kind of hard. I mean, they have the sniper. The sniper, if you hit the first shot, crazy good. They're going to poke around a little bit. Kobe's there. He hits the
Ooh.
first shot.
Okay, and that's
True,
definitely
but
gonna
that
make
also
Froyo,
applies to their
stand back,
soldiers.
but honestly,
Also
there's so
applies to
little
whoever
time left
defends.
that it
Not
might
great right
just
now,
be
but great for
worthwhile,
Moneyballs, who thinks they're
not even
gonna
attempting to push out,
get rolled.
as
True.
Dingo's popped
I mean,
in,
yeah,
Jane's
that's
still on
definitely
sniper.
fair.
This is actually a decent post user position.
Wait, they
post.
might actually get around.
Cap time is
Wait!
bad. Raven can maybe hit a shot.
Why are they backing out?
This could turn out well. Froyo at this point have regrouped. Everyone is out from the recommit happening now. Double bomb.
Goofiest shit I've
A
ever
lot of
seen.
cap time, but the picks going in the favor of Froyo pretty definitively. You have the sneaky medic in water. This is basically the last ditch effort.
Goofiest shit I've
man,
ever
there was
seen.
a timing there to find that kill onto Soapy, who is quite weak on point. Maybe
Wow.
one meleeable and maybe slip the cap. But
Closest to a
obviously, as
round
Logan,
we've
you
seen
don't
yet.
have the vision, you don't know that that's what's going on. So, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
if
Botmo going to the
Moneyballs
point,
plays
trying to get some
Pyro
cap time, but he
again, they
eventually
might
got
actually
killed
win.
On his way trying to get to water, just took way too much damage, and once he's dead, there's no scouts there to really trying to control the pace and take space.
That's all I
and,
saw. Fucking
and go
bot
on for a
mode
second
popping
time, so
off
it makes
as
things kinda
Pyro.
rough to go for the point play there, but onto their mid. Habib
Yikes.
challenged by Loaf will survive it. Loaf immediately dying to 2 stickies on the floor, and that's going to
Yikes.
kind of be the end of things.
Ooh,
As Spoppy
Slug's
goes up,
getting
drop down.
rooted out as well, yeah.
Sticky it off as well.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm gonna turn my light.
You are correct. Bot mode, buying some space, going for a Hail Mary, will get taken down. 3 left alive. They gotta run. They gotta escape
Yeah,
with their lives.
just
I
get
think,
out of
but
there.
at this point though, I think they recognize they can't really run. They have to. They stayed for a bit to apply some extra spam to make sure that they could actually damage them, and otherwise they would just get bombed by the soldiers in demo. So they do hold them off. And
They don't
make
play
them hurt,
Pyro.
and that was a
Wait,
really good
Bot
heathen
mode
on
is
call
playing
there,
Pyro.
Where most teams I think would have just held S the entire time and found themselves in no man's land.
But he's only gonna use it to hold last.
But Habib picked
And Samundo.
bite off some time, allow them to actually
Samundo's not
build
paying
the time, which is so
attention.
crucial in this
Or
whole
Habib.
Yeah,
Actually,
absolutely.
my bad.
We are seeing the
Bot mode botting. Nah.
Obviously, with the pyro, it's a lot more comfortable.
Have you heard of my term botting?
This.
Or he
But
botted?
we
Have
a
you-
lot of
do you
damage.
remember that
Hate to
term?
see him die without it being a proper counter sack. Does just elect to live at this point. The spawner of Habib is now here in lobby, so
Ooh,
we
he
are
got
gonna see
hit.
Froyo set up for whatever they want to do with this pressure cook. Gun is level 2. Looks like engineer gonna be building it to 3 in just a moment.
Yep, just got there. So that was all really because of the demo man pick, really. 'Cause it's hard to get to level 2 or again this position. Otherwherwise, you have to build it at spawn, which doesn't
Heard
really
it
do
means
much
like
at the very
hold
beginning of the
W
hold.
to
So
someone.
bought a lot of time, but 2 are in water. So
I mean,
you gotta
yeah,
make sure
true,
that
but like,
Loaf doesn't get overwhelmed
I
and
heard,
really begin to peek.
I had like a
And
different
definitely making
one,
sure he
which was
is
like
the
he
priority target when
botted.
it comes to health.
You
Someone
have to
might
say
peek
he
and
botted or
draw a
we
couple rockets
botted.
out, makes it hard
But
to
basically,
help against the second guy. But they're applying some
bot
pressure,
mode
Main and Shutter and
during
Alpha the same way, trying to
Philadelphia
put some favors
LAN
on the Loaf in particular.
Grand
Get some
Finals
rockets
against
on.
Witness
He's gonna
Gaming
hit at this
EU.
point a little bit. Has
Plays
an arrow, has
Gully
quite a few
Wash
people in water, though,
right
which is
here
huge, so they're gonna have to come
on
up and
last.
get some health themselves. They
And
saw the one
15
scout
seconds
come out of
left
water,
on
so
the
they know it's
match
just the one
clock.
soldier there now, and they can see him go
He
and escape that
runs
as well.
onto
So,
the
pretty
point
good job.
and caps
Bought
it.
some time.
If
Small
he
guy.
would have waited
Yep.
10 more seconds and then capped it,
With
they
no
would have
kills,
won.
you get to
They would have
reset
won that
pretty
map.
quickly as Froyo.
But because
Now
they
it's only gonna be
didn't, they have to
Soapy
play a
and
little bit
Water.
longer.
Kobe's gonna
And
be
Witness
leading
Gaming
from
EU
wherever,
manages
trying chip things
to
down.
turn that shit around and win the grand finals, winning the map, meaning winning the whole thing. And let me tell you, I've had that experience before. It is the worst feeling ever when you bot. When you fucking botted.
It might just be ending here. Dingo is stuck in the spawn. It's all up to Logan. It will not be enough.
Dingo just challenged Habib in the Shutter. after already, like, he took damage from Habib, and
Should
then
I even
wasn't
watch the
buffed
rest of
quite
this?
yet. He
I
was
want to look
full
at the
HP and
logs, but like,
challenged him in the shutter, and
I don't even know if it's worth it.
just,
What time
like,
is it?
only 2 stickies is
It's
enough
like
to just kill you
10:19.
there
It's
with how
fine.
close Habib is. So
It's fine.
that
Tomorrow's Friday. We
huge
get to
pick,
chill.
It just kind of creates a domino effect there, of getting forced and having a bad Uber and not being able to hold on the last. But
Oh, they're
pretty
pressuring
impressive
Habib
first
right
couple
now.
minutes in terms of someone immediately dying, and that's not necessarily the case up until the
You
point
managed to
where
get-
some bombs didn't go on Big Girl once again because they went for sort of a right side mid with Froyotech.
Oh, God.
Okay.
The submarine mid once again finds Logan alone. Only 2 soldiers left alive trying to find
Do we
a
need
way
to
onto
watch this?
Gungan and friends, and
Oh,
finds
my
Habib instead, which isn't that bad
Watch,
of a
I'm
pick,
gonna
but
open
it's
chat, it's
probably
gonna say
chase down
GG's.
here. Gungan hits him with the one shot, and that is going to be another successful mid from
I'm
Froyotech.
wrong.
Yeah, Slug. I mean, if he found that corner a little sooner, maybe he gets that taunt kill. But
I guess I'm
he was
wrong.
just a
Not
little too
GG's
hot on
yet.
his trails to do so. And we're looking at potential game set match here with this final round. And Froyo have shown to be really, really clean, I'll say. I mean, we saw how quickly they converted just one demo kill on last. Well, I say just one demo kill, but at the same time, like, yeah, you only lose your demo and it converts into a round in less than 20 seconds. So I think that Froyo are going to be coming in hot to last with this ad.
Oh, Kobe tried to go water early, but they just recognized that Slug is actually there. So they gotta switch things up a little bit, knowing that the soldier's in water.
I hate
Like,
that,
some
like,
people there.
in my Discord chat,
They're holding out the point
we had
for
a
middle
discussion
hard
about this. We
here, so
looked at
gotta get the gun
logs,
first with the Uber.
and it was
Even a little bit of flash to go
3-2
down,
in the
Bryce
scrim
down to
logs.
Dingo
And they were
Slug.
actually
Gungan
doing
taking them
decent.
both down, and that's why water
But
plays
when it comes
so
to the
well
official,
sometimes, 'cause
it's
they're
like,
able to use that Uber just to get through
it-
you are dead.
it's over.
Logan, last one left alive. Another round converted, and that's a clean 5-0
GG's.
for Gully Wash. Froyotech moving on to the grand finals.
Yep. Probably the result that many people expected, having seen Froyo just be so dominant this season. And
They did
I
pick
mean,
Granary.
beyond that, being
Oh,
probably
I
the
was wrong.
strongest North American team we've maybe ever seen at that, with a combination of, you know, some of the best elements of NA's 2 strongest teams. So yeah, they're going to be going into grand finals on the winner's side. As Moneyballs, you're not out quite yet, and I expect they're
If
probably going
Moneyballs
bounce
makes
back
it to
against
grand
Zhao,
finals,
but that's something that they have to.
they better
actually
fucking
get
bring
down
their
and
A
do
game.
it first.
Oh.
Yeah, they showed signs of life in both the series, but it just wasn't enough to
Oh.
actually convert to any rounds on the board. You got to go back to the drawing board, maybe
Oh
try a
my
couple
god.
things versus their Zhao rematch, which Zhao, they've been waiting patiently. They're like, okay, you took us down the first time.
Never pick
gonna have to
Gully Wash
try
again.
it
If
the
I see
second
them
time
pick
if you
Gully
wanna
Wash
make
again,
sure
if
you
they
make
make
it
it
to
to grand finals,
so
I'm not
they're
even
gonna
gonna watch
have
it. That's
It's gonna be interesting because the
It's
teams
over.
have such different play styles, of course, so you can't necessarily use one as
Holy
practice
shit.
for the other.
Yeah.
But gonna be a bit of a gauntlet, not as big as the usual like LAN style weekend type of matchups, but it's still a BO3 and then a BO5.
That
Anything
is-
can happen.
this
So
is
still a lot of teams to
disgusting.
be played, and we'll see who gets eliminated and who gets crowned the champion this weekend.
Absolutely.
Taking a look at a bit of the logs, we didn't mention too much about the Bagel logs. Habib pretty much on fire the whole night. I think he had 400 DPM on Bagel. Doing pretty well this
Yeah,
time. on
Habib
Gully.
just
It's
owning
a Dell man's
everything right
world
now.
for those
He
both
owned
those 2 maps sometimes.
nonstop
Yeah.
every
with your team winning,
every
I think
map
we have the room to do it.
or
Yeah, I
all
was
2
gonna say.
maps he
And
just
we were definitely
owned.
seeing that on Bagel. It's obviously such a fast map. I didn't have time to really point it out, but I mean, as a demo, of course, you know, people say your job's to do damage, which, you know, in a abstract sense it is, and on Bagel it's no different.
Well,
You're doing a lot of damage on
GG's.
Bagel, but specifically,
I'm gonna go to
you're really
bed.
doing a lot of damage to enable your team to play point.
Okay, see you all on the
And
14th.